Back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Okay. I will use save states this time. And I remember how I moved things, I think. The first thing I have to steal is on you. Then it's on me. Okay. Do this, right? Okay, we do this. Yes, being here and then attacking with the steel blade is fine. If I could just hit. Yeah, we do Amity here, and then we retreat a little bit with Valencia. Nope, that was the end of her movement. Damn it. And I forget how I did any of this. Didn't don't I? At least she's being attacked from below, which means it's very inaccurate. Oh, okay. That actually helps out then. Steel knife. No, just nothing here. Okay. Items for Goose Stone. Okay. Okay, we meteor you. Okay. So I've lined these guys up. Okay, but that's enough. Bar isn't enough, but Valencia with the Amity is. I don't want the yellows mucking up the movement path. So I really don't need to play fast, because I have until, what is it? I have until turn, what is it, 8 to make my movement on the boss, because that's when Joffrey's group gets here, as I saw last time I lost this map. Oh shit, not that again. Oh, that's decent. Forgot about that. Okay. Nice, we clear that enemy. Nepini can sit here with her steel great lance. Direct him to Rome, and then I will staff heal on Khalil. So between Braum and Khalil, I can take out this bowgun rebel. Who is it that has a point? It's this one who has a point, okay. Okay, so Heather needs to get to this guy right here. Heather's gonna sit right here at the edge. You're 0% hit, huh? Double checking. So your hit is 109, your hit is 129. Okay, so I can't really risk it. I have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Then I would have 3 movement points left. Yeah, so I could then retreat. Okay, well I guess I might as well do it then. Nice level. Okay. Oh yeah, he has a hammer. We got disarmed now. Like, why did that deal so much damage? But it's the hammer. Okay. Let's level up. Get any kills off with this? Well, I can pick that guy off, but I guess I'll do. Makes sense. Okay, so the NPC mage, the NPC healer, could definitely heal up Braum. But I'm going to use... There we go, save state. Do this, and then we do for the archer. Okay, so I keep here with the roam that I get heal on Braum. Less than the amount that they can attack Marcia. Yep, okay, gotcha. Let's go. The yellow units have been very helpful so far. Okay. I could honestly probably just have the yellow units halt here. And I just need to, like, defend until... Right here, I just need to defend until Joffrey comes. Because then, after Joffrey gets here, I can push in, and the only thing I really need from doing that is early victory for bonus experience and stealing that Draco shield. These can come down here to blow up this guy. I will have you trade and take both coins and the Spectre card off of Heather. Over here, I will use Javelin to kill that guy. I get Nullify, which I will send to Convoy. From here, I will equip him with a short axe, actually. Mercy, I can get the kill, and then back the fuck away. Have Mordecai shift here. I can risk it because I can escape immediately afterwards. Nice. Good level, good level. Strength is still a good level, good level. Pump some vigor in. We can keep doing this kiting technique on all of these archers. I'm gonna go here. Before I heal, I am going to direct and hold on yellow. Meteor's enough to finish off this archer, so I'm clear on those archers. And then I think there's just the bowgun enemies that were causing me trouble last time. I will use that. Chop that guy down. I'm just playing it safe, but so you should play it. Use a physic on Braum, I guess. See what a void does. 1, 2, 5. I think Marcia can do this, clear out these guys just fine. Yeah, Marcia can clear out these guys just fine. Like, I could go back up here, but I think actually I'm going to have Marcia just sit there, clearing out those. Okay, so Avoid is causing them to retreat. That's good. Do they still heal me? No, it doesn't look like it. It didn't look like they healed. Okay, so Avoid can cause them to retreat. And then Roam causes them to advance forward as they see fit. We'll actually have her no longer use this Horse Slayer then, because it's not any horses that we have to contend with, so. Damn, I didn't want that to be the first one. Okay. Fighting for the win. Done. Nice. I attack. Day is upon us, so yeah, day. Yep, okay. I already read that last time. I'm using that to hopefully aggro him without having to step into his range. I'm also stepping one outside of these guys' ranges to hopefully get them to come close. Nice, good. Okay. Nice critical hit. Steel Great Lance broke, but I got another Steel Great Lance ready to go. Okay, just pouring through enemies. Wow, that's a lot of critical hits this turn. And the Wrath hasn't even activated. There we go. And we got, okay, Joffrey, oh Joffrey. Find Ludwig, Duke of Frelere. Seize him immediately. He must not escape. What a bother. They arrived far faster than I had expected. But I will prevail. I won't lose to that worthless queen. Okay. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I would only get 4 spaces of movement afterward. Shift. No. Shift. Wait. One sword. Okay. Here we go. I feel like I'm actually gonna win this. Oh no. Okay, good. I just didn't look at his range. I'm still not even used to wyverns being weak to magic, or lightning magic, I guess, but any magic. Okay, there's Ludwig. Good. Okay. That's very freaking annoying. I'll use an antitoxin. I'll also tell yellow units to halt. Hmm. Okay. Attack you. That's everything there. Okay, my frontliners need to be 2 spaces between them and my backliners. I mean, I just 100% win beforehand, okay. I won't die even if he hits. Okay, that's good to know. And he did hit, but I didn't die. And then I can use Canter to... all the way up here. I might as well Galder just to get some experience on Leanne. But did I not tell the enemies to... Did I tell the allies... Shoot, I don't remember if I told people to halt or not. It doesn't really matter. Have Braum just defeat them there. Iluchi can just sit there. Okay. Couldn't tell Yellow to halt, huh? Unfortunate. It's kind of annoying because I wanted to get more experience on Neffini, but that's fine. No, why would you do that? Oh my god. Just don't kill. Because I won't kill. Okay, good. Get the Draco Shield. Let's go. Alright, well, at least I get another kill on Nefini. That's fine. Okay, I'm trying just to get as many kills as I can, and I will end the game. I'll end the battle this turn. I'm just getting as much experience as possible. Damn. Yep, to level 18. Okay. Queen Alencia. Ludwig? Looking quite gallant, aren't we? I thought you would surely be fleeing by now, or pleading for your life. I must commend you on your unexpected bravery. I'm the ruler of Crimea. I will not abandon that role. Oh, I see. Self-sacrifice, is it? How very honorable of you. By the way, your majesty, when Lady Lucia is often in your company, wherever could she have gone to? Where is she? Tell me she's safe. Tell me now. Oh my, you look pale. You two grew up like sisters. You must be worried then. Ha! Yet another facet of your weakness. Valencia, I yield to you. Please, you may imprison me. Your Majesty, be merciful. Spare our lives. We surrender our weapons. Valencia, I'm so glad you're safe. Please forgive my tardiness. I've let you down. I'm so sorry. Ridiculous. You did no such thing, Joffrey. Thank you so much. So, what of the rebel army? Without Ludwig at the helm, they're a mess. They're all running about trying to escape. As commanded, we are not pursuing fleeing soldiers, and Lord Ludwig is locked up in the dungeon. Valencia? Lucy is being held captive. If we're to save her, we need to talk to him. Your Majesty, General, we've received a missive that concerns Lady Lucia. Queen of Crimea, we demand that you release Duke of Felleray. Refuse and Lady Lucia will die. No! Lucia. You have half a mark. If the Duke is not released by then, the girl dies. Valencia, don't listen to them. Don't worry about me. Duh! Quiet. You can die sooner if you like. Your Majesty, you can't. You have to let me do something about this. Lucia would willingly die fighting for her country, I know. But you have to help her, Valencia. If you were in her position, she would surely do the same. Please, just give the word. Hello, Your Majesty. By the look on your face, I can see my plan has been a success. What exactly is it that you want? To throw our country into chaos? No, I want to protect it, Your Majesty. What? Queen Valencia, you're so naive. Cold and callous decisions are sometimes required of a nation's ruler. I was testing you. We all wanted to know if our queen would have the power to stop a civil war. But no, you were too hesitant and too concerned about harming the people. Now look what has happened. The rule of Crimea cannot be kept in your hands. Please, Your Majesty, you must abdicate and cede the crown to me. And considering Lady Lucia's life is on the line, you haven't much choice. Now, let's have you free me from this prison cell and we can discuss any further details. I don't think so. What? Are you truly willing to sacrifice Lady Lucia? Lord Ludwig, all your dissatisfaction and misgivings about me are well-founded. However, do you realize how many lives you've simply thrown away? Strength without compassion does not a ruler make. You care nothing for people, sir. You cloak your desire to rule with pretty speeches, but it is petty avarice nonetheless. So this is how it shall be? Very well. But Lady Lucia cannot be spared without my order. Allowing you to plant the seeds of rebellion and play havoc with the lives of my people is a failure for which I must answer. But I will see Crimea through this trial. I will give my people the future they deserve no matter the cost. Well played, Your Majesty. Indeed, I have failed. Yet I wonder, are you capable of watching Lucia die? Or will you crawl back to me, your face awash with tears, begging for mercy? How I pray to see your face, Your Majesty. Rebel soldiers, hear me. Ludwig of Felleray, having conspired against the nation, will stand trial. As the Queen and ruler of Crimea, I refuse to negotiate with those bent on destroying it. So you're gonna let this girl die? Huh. I will be strong, Lucia. Scream, kick, scream, beg, give us a show, wench. Your Highness, your trusted friend will now die. Let this burn in your memory. People of Crimea, hold your true queen. Behold a true queen, your queen. Long live Queen Alencia.
Come on, do it. It's a clean shot.
Oh, come on, you got this.
What's the problem?
You're a level 20 over 20 sniper.
What have I hit her?
It's too late for nerves, Rolf. If you're not up to it, just leave it to the master, eh? Watch and learn. One clean motion. No hesitation.
Let's go.
The Queen's men are attacking! Stop him!
Let's go.
Always lost in your book. What have I said about watching your back?
Form up! Surround them all! Don't let a single one escape!
How much of their budget do you think they put onto this cutscene?
Hold on, Lucia. Everything will be fine. You're safe now. Can you hear me? Hold on.
Valencia, it's Sir Ike and the Grail mercenaries. They came to our aid. Now we'll get Lucia back in one piece. We've nothing more to worry about. I'll deploy all my knights at once. Sir Ike, if you hadn't come to help, I would have lost one of my dearest friends. Thank you ever so much. We were happy to do it, and Bastion pays well for mercenary work. Bastion? Yes, the Count of Fair knew about Ludwig's plotting before he left for Dayan. Bastion guessed that if he left the country, the rebels would feel confident enough to make their move. What else would you expect from Crimea's top tactician? Well, Crimea's most deceptive old bag at any rate. Yes, that's just like him. Sorry we had to stay hidden until the last minute. For a ruse like that to work, we have to deceive allies as well as enemies. I know you're acting in Crimea's best interests, but I'm sorry you had to let that happen to Lucia. No, it worked out fine in the end. Please, put it out of your mind. Lucia, Joffrey, I value your lives more than even my own. But it's my duty to protect this country, even if that means losing you. I've learned a lot from all of this. I hope to keep them out of harm's way, and I'll never make the same mistakes again. Good to hear. So, what are you going to do about all of the escaped rebel soldiers? The rebel army will be eradicated. We cannot allow them to sow the seeds of discontent among the people of Crimea. That's the right choice. Would you consider contracting my mercenaries for the job? No, Sir Ike, I'll leave that up to the Royal Knights. I'm certain this task will create anger among the people, and the Royal Knights may be resented for their role in it. But my duty as Queen demands that it be done. The people will have to learn to accept that. I respect your devotion to duty. So, you don't need me then? That's right, I'm going to move on, together with my vassals and the people of this country. Sir Ike, before you leave, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. What is it? When you heard from Bastion, did he say anything about Dayan? No, nothing. He informed me of a number of things. Apparently Dayan's reconstruction is playing out much like Crimea's. He spoke of a new king raising the banner of war, and a charismatic young hero carrying it into battle. He compared King Peleus to me, and a silver-haired maiden to you. It's almost unnatural. He suspected that someone might be scheming, trying to manipulate Dayan. Bastion seemed quite suspicious of it all. So Bastion went to Dayan to try and confirm his suspicions on that. Yes, there was also something about Dayan's resurrection that we can't afford to overlook. The Black Knight. What? I'll never forget him. He was the one warrior the late King Ashnar trusted. Encased in pitch black armor, standing tall with a crimson cape. When the Liberation Army fought at the capital, he was there. He sided with the silver-haired maiden. The Black Knight, the man who killed my father. But I defeated him 3 years ago, I'm sure of it. At the very least, he couldn't have escaped when Natos Castle came crashing down on him. The day after you fought, Bastion ordered some of the men to search the remains of Natos Castle. There was no trace of the Black Knight. No armor, no sword, no corpse. If the Black Knight was seen in Dayan was indeed the same Black Knight, he might prove to be a threat to Crimea. If he's still alive, I have no doubt I'll see him again. Valencia, this is very important information for me. Thank you. Of course. Alright, part 2's over. Still to come.
War begins, one that threatens to tear the land asunder. A hero sides with the Laguz and justice. The Maiden of Dawn fights for the Bjork and Dayan. Their armies will collide, while the flames of the medallion burn brighter. Part 3, Intersecting Vows.
Oh, interesting. Do I get to choose which group I play as, or will I be bouncing back and forth between the different groups?
Years ago, Crimea freed itself from Dayan tyranny. Its nobles used that freedom to berate the queen and scrabble for power. Disgusted with their greed and arrogance, Ike and the Grail mercenaries left the court behind and returned to work. Thanks to their efforts and to Queen Elincia's even-handed rule, Crimea has avoided a bloody civil war. Before departing the capital once again, Ike receives disquieting news from Queen Elincia. The Black Knight, the man who murdered Ike's father, has once again been seen in Dayan. The Queen's words hang heavy over Ike as he leads the mercenary group back to their headquarters.
Wow, how long has it been since we were here? It feels great to be home. Yeah, we've been away for too long. Dealing with Crimea and nobles always seems to take longer than it should. At least now we can finally get some rest. Still, I think it was nice to be needed, don't you think? Especially for a band of mercenaries as poor as we are. You know, Ike, if you hadn't renounced your lordship, we wouldn't have to run around like this to support ourselves. Missed, I. Oh, I know, I'm just teasing you, silly. Besides, I'd rather spend my time helping people. Who wants to live in some overstuffed noble anyway? Definitely not me. We have father's legacy to look after. As well, the Grail mercenaries. Ike, you have a visitor to see you. Visitor? Who is it? Long time no see, Ike. I've been looking all over Crimea for you. You're never home. Ranulph, how are you, my old friend? How's everyone in Gallia? Is Canagus well? Everyone's doing great. We Lagoos don't take it ill too easily. So it's hard not to be well. Seeing you again brings back memories. We couldn't have won the war if not for Gallia's aid, and yours especially. Well, same goes for you. But who knows where Gallia would be if not for Ike and the Grail mercenaries. Speaking of old friends, I saw Princess Leanne in the Crimean royal court. Apparently she's been looking for me too. She said, "Please save my brothers." Do you know what she's talking about? So she's heard. Let me get it straight to the point, Ike. I have some bad news. War has come to us once again. What? The Laguz Alliance, which is made up of Gallia, Phoenicius, and Kilvis, is setting out against Bengion. The situation has escalated very quickly. Escalated seems a bit soft. I know there are problems between the Laguz and Bengion, but I thought things were getting better. Raphael, the eldest son of the Herons, brought back some disturbing news from Dayan. He learned that Bengian senators ordered the Herons' extermination. This spurred the Laguz to strike against Bengion. That's why I came looking for you, Ike. We need your help.
Raphael, eldest prince of the Heron clan, returns in the company of the Wolf Queen, Nyla, and the mage, Tormod, to tell a dire tale. The shocking story he relates ignites a terrible fury in the hearts of the Laguz. The assassination of the previous Benyon apostle sparked the massacre of the Heron clan, as well as the burning of their home, the Serenus Forest. That murder and the resulting catastrophes were long thought to be the work of Dayan's former ruler, the Mad King Ashnard. Now, however, Prince Raphael, a survivor of the massacre, reveals that those directly responsible were none other than the senators of Benyon. Upon hearing this tale, the Hawk King Tibarn is consumed with an unspeakable rage. He shares this information with the Raven King Nisala and the Beast King Canagus, and they form a Laguz alliance. Together with the Heron royal family, they send messengers to the leadership of Benyon, demanding an explanation from the senators. Benyon rebuffs their requests, however, denying any wrongdoing and refusing to investigate Raphael's claims, as if to emphasize their decision to silence the Laguz inquiries. The Empire goes so far as to murder an alliance messenger. This callous act of arrogant defiance pushes the alliance into declaring war upon the Benyon Empire. Gallia's sub-commander Ranulph considers the merits of attempting to simply overpower Benyon. He recognizes, however, that pitting brute force against Benyon's magic and tactical prowess will result in massive alliance casualties. He decides to enlist the strength and knowledge of his old wartime ally, Ike, and the Grail mercenaries. Ike is an acquaintance of Benyon's apostle, however, and is at first reluctant to become involved in the conflict. Yet, when he considers the senator's cold-blooded murder of the alliance messenger, He can feel the anger that burns in the Laguza's hearts. Determined to force the senators to answer for their crimes, he agrees to help the Laguz Alliance.
Prologue, the Great Advance. Okay. Flagger is close now. It's a fortress city, near the Bengian border. We'll storm the city at night and hit them fast enough that the troops inside the fortress won't have time to take the positions. Yes, finally I have a chance to rend my foes. But I would rather have a head-on fight. Why do we wait until nightfall like a pack of cowards? What's our role in this? I want the Grail mercenaries to act as a guerrilla force. Take out the fire mages and Ballistai. They're really bad news for us Laguz. Bah! Enough talking! To the battlefield to taste my enemy's fear! No more waiting! No, Skrimir. This isn't the kind of fight where a general takes the field. You should stay behind. Are you insane? Oh, I'll fight! A general of Gallia does not hide behind his men. Leave this tactics garbage to the Bjork. We only need our claws and teeth. I'll call an end to this meeting. Time to kill. Wait, Skirmir. Blast. Are you okay? Yeah, that thick-headed fool. This'll be his first major battle. Hopefully, he won't get his teeth kicked out. How about you, Ike? Are you sure about this? Sure about what? Well, you know. You're Bjork, I'm Laguz. Are you sure you want to take our side? The Laguz Alliance is in the right, Renulf. The Senate is actively ignoring you, and worse, they're murdering your messengers. Why shouldn't we help you get the Senate's attention? I'm sure my people understand. Besides, I would never abandon a friend in need. Thanks, Ike. Four coins, huh? That's not all of the coins. Alright, well, whatever save file this is, I guess I get 4 coins. Sure. I'm pretty sure I collected, like, 6. But okay. Lance Paladin, okay. What's this Floret sword? Lightweight blade that's easy to handle. It uses magic for direct and indirect attacks. Okay, well that's cool. I don't have a shop available. I don't have any experience points available. Can't assign any skills, but I could rearrange some skills. Okay, so of this list, I used Ike and Mist, Oscar and Riss, Mia and Rolf, Soren and Boyd. So, Gatry, Shinon, and Titania are the only ones in this list that I did not use or level very high whatsoever. So I'm likely gonna bench them as soon as I can. fact, I'll give this killer bow to Rolf. I might use dash. I mean, like, I probably will have to use all of them, at least for a little bit. Are you alright? You look distracted. Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about me. You're an elf. I know you can talk. You know you can talk to me. It's just... I feel bad about this whole thing, you know? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I've pulled you Bjork into Lagu's affairs. It's not exactly your problem, you know? Listen, you offered me a job, and I decided to take the contract. It's as simple as that. I told the others they could leave if they didn't want to work with Lagu's, but everyone decided they'd rather stay. Don't worry about it, Ranulf. What about the Black Knight? Are you going to abandon your search? Yeah, at least for now. I figure that if he's still alive, our paths will cross again. There's no rush. Yeah, I guess you're right. No point in dwelling on things I can't change, right? Thanks, Ike. Hey, no problem. Anything to keep you from moping around like a sullen kid. Fair enough. Besides, I have had this nagging headache ever since I left Gallia with that hot-headed lion. You mean General Skrymir? That's the one. Skrymir is King Koenig's nephew, and is on track to become the next king of Gallia. He's the successor to Koenigus. He must be an absolute terror in battle. Absolutely. He's so powerful, I think he's going to get himself in trouble. And he's the reason for my headache. You need a sympathetic ear about that, too? Thanks, Ike. But I'll tell you about it some other time. Let's eat and catch some shut-eye before we set off for the battle tonight. Alright? See you at dinner. Hey, Ranulf. Yeah? You can come talk to me anytime you want. Don't think you're alone in all of this. Heh. What are you, an Inquisitor? A guy's got to do something between battles. Talk to you later. To be honest, I didn't want you to come along on this mission. Really? Well, it's not like you could have stopped me even if you wanted to. Ranulf is my friend too, you know. Come on, Miss Ike, I'm not going to repeat the same mistake I made with Dad. I don't want you to die while I'm somewhere else. It was horrible. It ate me up from the inside. I'm never going through something like that ever again. Missed. Everyone in the Grail Mercenaries is part of the family. We all follow the commander, no matter what. We'll live together, fight together, die together, right, Ike? Alright, but promise me this. When we're out on the battlefield, stay where I can see you, and put my mind at ease. I promise, Ike. Ah, Ike, Bjork hero, how are you? Pretty good. Givka and Ranulf have told me about you. You are a skilled warrior, right? Well, I don't think I'm a pushover. I'll say that much. Don't be humble, my uncle, or my king also told me about you. Observe Ike and learn his skills, then you shall become even stronger. King Koenigus said that? He did. I am eager to watch you in battle. You can learn from me as well. I intend to. Lions are the strongest of the beast tribe, and I have been trained to fight by the king himself. I was going to fight in the Mad King's War, but my uncle forbade it. He said I still had much to learn. But now my time has come. You will see the true might of the beast. So, what do you think? These are all the favorite foods of the beast tribe. Will be happy. Oscar, you're a chef? That's right. Great! I can't wait to see the looks on all their faces when they learn that a Bjork made all this delicious food. Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. But it's true. Where did you learn, all this, Oscar? You should start teaching classes. Yes, your food is very good. So good it will be eaten very quickly. Really? Do you think I should make more? Us beasts have a healthy appetite, of course. On top of that, we have General Scrimmier and Ike. Yeah, I'd be surprised if what's here lasted past those two, much less a whole pack of Lagoos. You're exaggerating. Ike is Bjork. He couldn't possibly eat as much as someone from the Beast Tribe. Well, maybe he would. Actually, most definitely he would. Yeah, especially the ribs and steaks. Mordecai, how about we go hunt for more game? Right. There probably aren't enough herbs to flavor everything. I'll go get more. My, we might need to harvest an entire mountain. Whoop. Oh, this is lunacy. Look how meager our force is, especially considering our proximity to Gallia. General Septimus, sir, we're only making rounds this evening. We don't need a bigger force. No, you're wrong. Even now, those bloodthirsty beasts are stalking us. I just know it, believe me! Please, calm yourself, General. You say this every evening, and yet we've never had any... Enemy fire! We're under attack! It's those Gallian beasts! The subhumans are attacking us! What? See? Now you see, fool! I was right! I told you! Now what do we do? Run down all who get in your way. Make your path of blood and bone. Advance, advance, advance! Yeesh, I'm glad he's on our side. I see the family resemblance. Keep up, everyone. Let's get to work. Okay, I'm supposed to go through here. Okay. Oh, I should turn back on battle animations. I forgot about that. Options, all battle animations on. I get a steel axe hit in, and then I use roll to finish him off. I don't like to, I don't know how I feel about having to train up Rolf, but I will do it. At least he gets good experience. Seems like probably most of my team gonna get good experience. It's probably just like Shinon and I had to, well, okay, well, most of my team is fairly high into the levels. Yikes, I'm getting outsped. Well, good thing I can train Mist. Okay. Ew. Oh, unnecessary adept. Awesome. Rolf gets a pick here, which is very nice. And it level up, okay. Nice. Oh, I guess I'll go in. Whoa, Dow. Aw. No critical hit. Well, at least she has Vantage. Nice. Good, good. This is the pretty, actually, I think this is a pretty well designed map because, like, being, like, using Ballistae, um, letting the player use Ballistae is always interesting, especially when they're in good placements like this. Oh my god. And, like, it's the only real way to have my side interact with the green side, which is very fun. This is really nice. Also, I don't like how Mist lost her horse already. She's a cleric. I'm assuming that that means she's a promoted cleric. But I guess Valkyrie's the next step up. How much damage do you do? 14, okay. Can I, like... Yeah, I can. I want to move him here, though, just so he's farther forward. Okay. Give Ike something to do. Ike has ether, right? He does not start with ether. Okay. Sure. The question is, you greed enemies give bonus experience when they kill things. Oh, nice. Got a crit there. Aww. Fortunate, no crit. Ooh. %10 hit, I don't care. The fact that it's a horse slayer is something I care about. Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Attack! Okay. Oh, I got a coin. Nice. Oh, you think you're cool? Trying to attack Ike like that? Now, unfortunately, I can't tell Green Team to yield. Does she have Vantage? Is Vantage not a thing? Or is Vantage only under a certain HP threshold now? Wait, hold on. I need to check Vantage. Weaklings, where is your general? Come out and fight, coward! I am Skrymir, General of Gallia. Oh no, they're drawing near. We're finished. We're doomed. Please be quiet, General. You'll hurt the troops' morale. Wait, where are you going? To safety! I must escape to Mugil! The beast wished to consume me! General Septimus, gutless coward! Are you scared of these worthless subhumans? I might get a reward if I can keep, for each green unit I can keep, like, that stays alive. That might be a thing. Who knows? I just want to get as much bonus experience as possible. If I can get as much experience as possible. No, why did you throw your life away? I want to know if the green units here can just win the entire map by themselves. I can get one. Well, it's not even a very high target enemy. Get a crit, that would be nice. Nope. Unfortunate. Didn't get into level up. Bluette! Wow. But the speed increase is useful because she was lacking some speed. Also, it says it uses magic for direct and indirect attacks when it's actually using her strength. And it seems to be targeting opponent's defense. So no part of that is magic. I hate this. I hate the 1-2 range swords in this game that claim that they're magic, but then aren't actually magic. Good dodge, good dodge. Oh, come on, I just want you to leave one red enemy alive for Rolf. Pick off. That would be helpful. Well, it looks like you are going to do that. How generous of you. Meh. What I have to say about that. Guess Mia's gotta do what Mia's gotta do. Wow. When'd she equip that? Okay. This here. Okay, well, I think it's likely that green... that green just wins here. I mean, probably not. But... Yowzes. Is Screamier gonna be my Yagan? I don't want a Yagan. Why would you stand there? Bruh. Critical hit, let's go. Second critical hit? Yeah, let's go! You get critical hits just so that you can do as much damage as anyone else would do normally. I didn't leave anyone alive for him. That's sad. Wait! There are Bjork among them? Why would a Bjork fight alongside subhumans? He's not even attacking a Bjork! Oh my god, this is painful watching the green team. Oh my, this is legitimately painful. But hey, I think they're actually letting me kill the boss. They are letting me kill the boss. Nice experience. That's 6. Can't attack in with you. How much damage do you do with your steel sword? Too much. How much damage do you do with your iron sword? Too much. How much damage would you like do with your hand axe? I mean, as long as I don't get an 8% crit, Mist gets the win. Yeah. Hell yeah. Got a magic increase, despite the fact that her weapons don't use magic in this game, apparently. Subhumans, how dare you fight Bengion? There's no hope for you now. This will be your end, mark my words. And I got a crossbow for both. For I think Boyd uses crossbow? Because warriors are the ones that have been using crossbows so far. I don't know why it isn't telling me what can use crossbows and what can't. I'm assuming I can't, yeah, do the multi-trade here. Anyone can push. Nope, okay. Oh, I didn't get experience for healing her. No. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Not getting the 11 experience points. Are we done? Yeah, the guards are dead and the rest of the troops fled to the east. We're in good shape. Ah, is that it? I still crave blood. Find me more humans to kill. The civilians have no quarrel with us, and the soldiers who surrendered have handed over their weapons. Ah! If this is all the fight Bengian can give, this war will be over too soon. I wouldn't be so sure. We won this fight, yes, but the Empire has a massive army. Don't forget, there was a time when Bengian ruled over us. Well, if you forget, that was before my time. You listened to a word I just said? Soldiers of Gallia, the battle is over. We have won. No human can stand against the Lagoos. We are not done yet. We'll continue to fight, kill, and crush our enemies. My, what a stupid speech. Hey, don't say things like that. I hear King Cainigus of Gallia was not so different when he was young. So try not to judge so quickly. I don't know. It's really hard to imagine. That's really hard to imagine. I'm sure that Skrymir will settle down given time. Well, I hope so anyway. Victory awaits us in Mugil. We shall attack, conquer, and celebrate our victory. Hike, I've been thinking. This is war, something that we should really be fighting. Is this war something we should really be fighting? After all, we know about Cleran's medallion. As long as the Dark God sleeps within the medallion, the world shall not war. Is that what you mean? That's right. Our ancestors made a vow, and it's our responsibility to prevent the horror they strove against. Chaos is born of strife. If the land is covered in war, the Dark God will break free of the medallion and destroy the world. This war could easily spread across Tellius, and the Dark God could be awakened. We were very fortunate during the Mad King's War, but it was a close call. Can we count on being lucky again? Already we're talking about a war between Bengian, the largest nation on Tellius, and 3 Laguz countries. That's half the known world. It's not over yet. Have they all forgotten about the possibility of the Dark God's rebirth? Hello, sorry to interrupt. Lady Titania, Soren, you're both very perceptive. I expect nothing less from the Deputy Commander and Strategist of the Grail Mercenaries. You don't have to worry, though. The whole situation is under control. The medallion is under the protection of the Serenus royal family. Even if the god escaped, the Herons can control it with their Galgerar. Rayson, Leanne, and Prince Raphael, was it? Ages ago, the Heron leader, Leiran, sealed the Dark God within the medallion. His descendants have therefore been taught how to subdue it with their Sade magic. So, that's the story. We'll be relying heavily on the power of the Grail Mercenaries. I'm counting on you. Understood. We'll do our best to see this conflict finished as quickly as possible. Right, Ike? Yes, of course.
The Laguz alliance sacks Flaguer with ease and sets off immediately for Mugil. The fortresses of Flaguer and Mugil are both key to the defense of western Benyon, and have figured for many years in the military plans of Gallia, Crimea, and Dain. The fortress of Mugil is well defended by thick walls and countless blades. However, the Laguz alliance knows that if they are to win this war, Mugil must fall. Ike and his companions march on, though thoughts of the medallion and the dark god entombed within fill their hearts with dread.
Now, our next target is Mugil. Its gate is already sealed, and it looks like they intend to keep it that way. This won't go as easily as our battle in Flaguer. Bjork are all the same. We will run them down, just as before. Skirmir, please, listen, just this once. What do you think, Soren? The Flaguer survivors will have warned Mugil of our advance. So it's obvious. That's so obvious. Even you must have anticipated it. You don't have a plan? Do not mock me, Bjork boy. Why should I bother with plans? No soldier would cower behind stone walls after being challenged to a battle. We will issue a challenge, and they will meet it. We have no need for plans. You do realize how completely absurd you sound? The enemy did not build the fortress so they could stand outside of it. They will not come out of their own accord. But those Bjork cowards! They will hide from us? What do we do? I do not know how to fight cowards. Don't you get it? That's what we're trying to decide. Thanks, Skirmir. Just try. No, that's your job, Brunilf. You're my second in command. Think of a way for me to use my strength. Anything else is a waste of time. I'll be training outside. Tell me when you have a plan. Wait, Skirmir? This is ridiculous. I'm amazed that someone was desperate enough to make that fool a general. I'm tempted to agree with you on that, but there's a reason he's here. Never in its history has Gallia invaded another country. We don't have any experience or tactics to fall back on for this. On top of that, our general, well, yeah, you've seen it yourself. Scrimir, he doesn't pay attention to details, nor does he strategize. Sadly, it's just not Scrimir. Most Lagoos are the same, they're arrogant and stubborn. It doesn't even occur to them that they won't be able to power through the Bjork forever. Why isn't Kanagis leading the army? It's not an option. We aren't mobile, like the bird tribes. Once we leave our lands, it isn't easy for us to get back. We can't take our king away from his domain. Well, what about Gifka, then? There have to be other capable generals in Gallia. Yeah, you'd think General Gifka would lead, but Gifka has other duties to attend to, so really that just leaves Scrimir. I understand. Lagoos choose their leaders based on strength. If Scrimir is to be the next king, this war is the best opportunity for him to learn about strategy. Exactly. Since that's the case, we need all the help we can get. Please, lend us your wisdom. Without your help, this war's outcome is certain. You can count on us, Ranulf. I've already told you, we're here to help. Soren, say something. Well, looks like your strategist isn't fond of Lagoos just yet. I'm sorry, Ranulf. He's gotten better, but... Soren, Ranulf helped us out. On top of that, he's our client. It's our turn to return the favor, and our job to do it right. Got that? Fine, but it'll cost you more. Thanks, all of you. We appreciate the help. Give me some time to myself. I'll come up with a plan to get us through this mess. Great, we're counting on you, Soren. I know, I'll do what I can. So, I'm just gonna assume that you can use a crossbow? You can use a crossbow. Why didn't it tell me that anywhere? Was I supposed to recognize that they can use crossbows? Okay. But can archers use crossbows? Like a sniper? Snipers can use crossbows. Interesting. Well then, I will give the crossbow to Rolf as effective 1-2 range. That's a lot of might. Oh, it's not only the strongest weapon. That's a really strong weapon. It's insane. No! On the battlefield, nothing is more important than precision and skill. Nah, sorry, kiddo. Power is the most important element. You don't know what you're talking about. It's skill. It's power. Did you practice being the stupid? Idiot meathead! What? Take that back, you little brat! Stars above! Don't you two ever stop fighting? You're siblings. Be nice to each other. So, what is it this time? You be the judge, Mist. What's the most important quality a soldier can have in battle? It's power, but little Rolfie here insists that it's skill. If you don't have skill, you can't hit your enemies. If you're weak, you can't hurt them, even if you hit them. Oh, you two are ridiculous. Ridiculous? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Skill and power are both important. Only a bad soldier would focus on one over the other. That's true, but you could at least play along a little. Play along? I'm sick and tired of having to listen to your silly arguments. Anyhow, I'm gonna give you something. Here you go, Boyd. Hey, thanks. What's that? A shirt? Yep. Boyd's just like Ike. He keeps growing like a beanstalk. If we didn't constantly make his clothes bigger, he'd just run out of things to wear. I'm too broke to buy new ones. Thanks for fixing it up, Mist. I really appreciate it. Well, I can't sew very well, but it gets the job done. That it does. I thought Oscar fixed our clothes. He's been busy, so I offered to take over for some of his chores. Well, if I can alter your clothes too, if you want, I mean. No thanks, I can do it myself. Really? Well, alright then. Like he needs alterations. I don't think he's grown in years, right, short stuff? Shut up, meathead. Why, you little... Hey, cut it out! Rolf, wait. Yeah, you better run, you moss-headed twerp. Come on, you guys. Oh, this girl. You're going to think you're dreaming, and she's as lovely as the dawn, I'm telling you. Alright, just show me already. Where's this sunrise with legs anyways? Wait, are you saying you're actually curious? I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, well, we're gonna have to hang around these subhumans for a while. A pretty face will help keep me sane. Hey, you! You wanna say that again? Ah. Hey, pussycat. You should have dropped by after dinner. I'm a generous man. I would have given you some table scraps. Table scraps? How dare you! You scum! Who do you think you are? I'm not gonna forget that! Aw, Kitty wants to play. Sure, I'll have some time to kill. Let's dance, hairball. Hiss! Stop, don't make another move. Isa, you should hear the garbage he's saying. He's the worst man I've ever met. He's a Bjork liar. Please accept my apology on behalf of my associate. Please forgive her. Now you, liar, apologize to him. What? Why do I have to be the one to apologize? That guy was the one who started it. You want me to report to Captain Ranulph that you couldn't control your temper and started a fight with a Bjork? No! I'm waiting. I'd forgive you if you apologized. You know, I'm a nice guy. What? Never! You're lucky I don't claw that smile off your face! Liar. I'm sorry. Please, maybe some other time. Excuse us. I hate it when subhumans act all like him. I'll act all high and mighty, pretending to be just like us Bjork. He's even worse than the other hairball. What? Did all that stun you into silence? You look like you've been hit in the head. So, her name is Liar. What a pretty name! Liar! What? Oh, come on, don't tell me the girl you were talking about is that pussycat. Don't mock me, Shannon. This is serious. I feel it. It's destiny. That girl and I are fated to be together. You're chasing after a Lagooz now? Gatry, I swear you'd hit it off on a tree if I dressed it in a skirt. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, there you are, Commander. I found you. What can I do for you, Mia? What do you think? I only come to you for one thing. Commander, I challenge you. Again? Haven't you had enough? Not at all. I was pretty close to beating you last time. So come on, the longer we wait, the less I'm gonna remember about how I got that close. You know, I'm not gonna go easy on you, right? Or on anyone else who comes at me with a sword, for that matter. Good. I like it that way. That's why I love training with you. Well, at least you're getting something out of it. Titania and Mist just complain afterwards. Don't you worry about that. I've got the perfect solution. And what's that? Yoo-hoo, Riss over here. Oh, I see. Interesting idea. He'll fix me right up if I get hurt. What do you think of that, huh? You alright with that, Riss? I know you don't like watching allies cut each other up in training. That's true, but I think it's better that I know how the injury happened rather than having someone just show up and bleed on the floor. Reduce the shock of seeing all that blood, you know? That's something I learned the hard way. Well, as long as you're alright with it, I guess that's fine with me too. That settles it. The scene is set. At the arena ready. Prepare yourself, Commander. No, I already have. Get ready. Just please go easy on each other, alright? Did you hear me? Hello? Okay, how many bonus experience? I have a lot of bonus experience. Ooh. Now, level 9 Rolf never hurt anybody. He's just maxing his strength. Jeez, that's 26 strength. He's basically at his strength cap already. That was insane. Mist could use a couple bonus levels. Especially increasing her speed and strength would be helpful, but it doesn't look like she's getting any strength. Okay. Thorin looks like a good recipient of bonus levels, because now he has to increase either his magic, speed, luck, defense, or HP, so just the strength would be missing. Increasing his speed would be very helpful. I think just one bonus level here, and then I can throw the rest on to Chris. Yeah, that's a good bonus level. Speed and magic. Yeah, I'll throw the rest of the... No, I won't throw the experience on him unless it's going to be a level up. Is that for... Not enough for someone to get another level up? Okay. Mia does have Vantage, but what does Vantage... Can allow this unit to attack first even when an enemy initiates combat. It's a trick. It's like a trigger, it's not an always effect. Huh. And one thing that I did previously was I put Provoke onto Mia. Provoke and Adept onto Mia. That was the build last time. If I take off his... I'm gonna just... If I reassign his Provoke, okay, it does... I'm doing this with a character I don't care about. If I do take it away and then reassign it, it does eat into the, It does eat into the, thing. But I don't care about Shinon. I also don't care about Titania. Like, I think I'll temporarily put the Provoke onto our tank, just so that it's there, while I'm needing to train up Mia to actually be a functioning kill tank, like a Vantage tank. Anyway, that's the end here. I don't think I actually have enough time to commit to to everything there is to do in another chapter, so that'll be for next time, which I don't know when that'll be, but next time. Okay, this has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, stay awesome.